It's a good idea to keep checking your bottom drawing here to make sure you're not going over or inside the line. We want to leave that fairly thick because we still need to insert the steel rod. And you can finish shaping up later down the road. Once we have this side finished, and we'll come back and we'll start cutting this area out here and under here. Now we've got both sides cleaned off fairly well, and we're going to be starting on the top and the bottom and clearing that area out. As you can see, I've sanded this down with a 50 grit sandpaper and redrawn our handle back on. Now I want to talk a bit about hand tools versus power tools. An experienced carver will tell you that you can work just as quickly with hand tools as you can with power tools. It's just a matter of choice. There's no right or wrong about it. If you prefer using power tools, by all means go ahead. I think it's important, however, especially if you're a beginner, to learn with your hand tools first. And then if you want to move on to power tools, go ahead, but you'll have a good set of skills to start with. In terms of power tools, for doing this cleaning up that we're doing here, this is a stump burr, I believe it's carbide, and it works very well taking off the waste wood here. However, you know, I'm not fond of the noise that the machines make, and it kicks up a lot of dust. So, you know, personally, I just prefer using the hand tools, but again, as I say, if you're more comfortable with the power tools, go right ahead. The first thing I'm going to do is put in a few stop cuts along the top here. Again, we don't want to accidentally take off any of that area that we're going to be using for our relief carving. Once we have our stop cut in, I'm going to go in with my X-Acto knife and just start cutting down. Now, as you're cutting on an angle in towards your stop cut, if the little flake of wood doesn't just fall off, come again from the top and just keep doing that side angle to top until the wood releases. Don't lift the blade to lift the piece of wood. Now, using my X-Acto blade, I'm going to go in and just start shaping the handle. So just start whittling away. Put your thumb here to guide the knife, pushing away from you. Start whittling away until you start getting some shape happening. I want this area under here rounded. So I'm kind of sliding the blade up And digging, going in and then rising up to get that nice little curve happening. And of course, do that very gently. If you're a bit too aggressive, you're going to break the blade. It's all trial and error. You just have to get, you know, it's through experience, through the actual doing of it, you're going to learn what you can do and what you can't, and what the limits of the wood are, and what your limits are. If you're working on an area and you feel the knife digging into the wood, it means you're going against the grain, so approach it from the other direction. Another technique you can use is drawing the knife towards you. It's safer to push the blade away from you, like so, especially in some tricky areas. It's easier to come in and draw the knife towards you. Now, as you can see, we've got the handle roughed out nicely. We've got a nice large working area here for our relief carving. Our next step is going to be working on the body of the cane, debarking it and sizing it up and getting it ready to attach to the topper.